Drake is literally spiraling like Kendrick said he would. He told us Kendrick was lying, but anything unconfirmed during the rap beat, Drake continues to confirm after it. Yuckfuss, you are not wrong. I was listening to Euphoria the other day again, and if y'all listen to that song, it feels like Kendrick literally just wrote that song. Have y'all ever gone back and listened to Euphoria and it sounds like he wrote it today because he hit every single point. Everything he said in that song that would happen, happened. It's wild. It's so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me. And every single thing that Drake projected onto Kendrick, like I keep saying this till I'm blue in the face. Every single thing he projected on Kendrick came back to him. Every single thing. Every single thing. The situation with the kid's mama, with Whitney, he the one who has the issues with his baby mama. The disrespecting the child's mother, that's you, Drake. That was you who was begging Sophie for an abortion and calling her bitches and stuff like that. That was you. Saying Kendrick got to drop and give top 50. No, that's you who were in the background fighting with your label. That was you who was fighting with your label. That was you fighting with your label. That's just so crazy to me. That's just wild to me. That every single thing that this man said has come back to him. You reaching out to Kai Cenat, begging Kai Cenat for attention? No, bro, that was you. That was you. That was you begging Kai Cenat. Stay on stream. Now you got this nigga in a lawsuit. That was you. Every projection that you said about Kendrick was actually something you were personally going through. And that's crazy to me. That's wild. That's wild. Lilia Ezreal, appreciate you for the donation, cousin. Thank you so much. Drake's career was over by the time Euphoria dropped. Listen. Did I say my theory on this channel? First of all, how can I say my theory on somebody else's platform? I did that twice. And I don't even think I did it on my own platform. That's crazy. But for those who haven't heard my theory regarding Drake, buckle up, take a seat, get comfortable. Get comfortable. Because this is my theory, is that Drake has been having this issue with the label, and they have been in negotiations with him in this big 400 million contract, right? You know how his fans love to brag about that fucking contract. Like they brag about that $400 million contract as if it's their contract. Like I've never seen a bunch of people stuck off somebody else getting $400 million and their asses is broke. Never seen it in my life. But the big $400 million contract, I literally got spammed with bots for calling this out on Twitter. Because I was telling them how he's flopping. That 400 million contract that he has is a slave contract, and he's trying his best to get out of it or get as much money from it that he can. And they were telling me, "Oh, you need to shut the fuck up. Your fat ass don't know nothing." My fat ass know a little something. But anyway, this is my theory. He's been negotiating with this contract since 2023, 22-ish or whatever. Trying to figure out what it is that he can do to, I guess, either up his money or get out of it, right? The label said to him, "Oh, you need to present us something because your music hasn't been doing well. You're not selling. We're surviving off your back catalog, right?" They told him, "You ain't Drake. You ain't the old BBL Drizzy that you used to be. You ain't the old God's Plan Drake. You ain't the old Kiki Do You Love Me Drake. That's not you no more. Your numbers are dwindling. So they told him, okay, you need to one, put out an album that's groundbreaking, that defies all genres, that gets people to want to do this genre. He decided, oh, let's do this dance. Let's do this dance album. I know Beyonce is doing this dance album, but I'm gonna steal the concept from her while I'm helping her work on her own album, Renaissance. So he decided to steal the album concept from Beyonce. He released it. He supposedly wrote it in like did he say 2 weeks or 2 months? One of them. He said he wrote it in a short time span. Released it on Kendrick's birthday, which is funny. Never mind. What is it called? Honestly, never mind. Yeah. So they told him release a groundbreaking album that's gonna get people going. That's gonna get people to want to recreate something similar. The album flopped. That's off the table. You can't present that to UMG as, hey, this is my work. This is what I did. This was what I was able to change the game up. Beyonce dropped self-titled, unannounced, changed the way we release music, changed the whole date. They used to release music on Mondays or something like that. Now they do it Thursday into Friday. Beyonce was able to do that. They wanted Drake to kind of do something similar. He couldn't do it. That option is off the table. Second option, AI. Make everybody comfortable with AI. Kendrick said it in America Has a Problem. Even AI got to practice cloning Kendrick. UMG, please don't play possum. You know I'm a businessman doing as follows. Y'all over there doing some crazy shit. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that. Also, Beyonce called me and said, get this nigga. He stepped on my project, tried to be a sneaky ass bitch. Good thing his album flopped. But I still want you to slap the shit out of him because he released it on your birthday. Kendrick said, bet. I've been always wanting to get that nigga. I've been always wanting to punch him in his face. Top been telling me to chill, but now I'm on go. I'm ready to press go on this motherfucker. So he got on America's Problem and did what he had to do. He's supposed to make AI acceptable. He's been working on other songs, that push-up song, that tailor-made song. We know it was all AI. We know. Ends up flopping as well. So he can't even use the AI. But before he even got to the tailor-made, his last option, you need to beat Kendrick Lamar in a battle. You need to beat Kendrick Lamar in a battle. And he was willing to take that risk, y'all, because he believed that UMG would help him win. He thought UMG would help him win because UMG stepped in when Pusha T was releasing those songs or trying to release those songs, going at Drake, and they stopped him from releasing those songs. He thought UMG would do the same thing to Kendrick Lamar, but his dumb ass didn't fail to realize that Kendrick Lamar ain't fucking Pusha T. Granted, Pusha T whooped your ass in the battle, but he thought he could get away with it because he thought for some reason Kendrick Lamar is this SoundCloud rapper. I know he knew better, but he was willing to bet that UMG would have his back. And UMG said, hell no. I make money either way from both of you niggas. It's a fair fight. It's a friendly fight. Go. And now he's upset because UMG said, no, you want to go at it with Kendrick? Go at it. Prove yourself. Prove why we should give you $600 million. And this motherfucker struck out all 3 times. And that's how we have this lawsuit now. And this is why in the lawsuit he's saying UMG refused to make Kendrick take those songs down with those lyrics because he planned to basically put a muzzle on Kendrick, in my opinion. He wanted UMG to put a muzzle on Kendrick. And UMG said, nah, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. And plus, at the end of the day, they couldn't because Kendrick is not signed to UMG. He just has a distribution deal. Drake, you're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot. But that's my theory. I don't know if it's true, but it makes the most sense. It makes the most sense to me. That's what I believe. That's what I believe happened. You can agree or disagree with me, but he had 3 opportunities to prove to UMG why he's worth the money that he's requesting, because the new music sucks, and he failed all 3 times. And now his last resort, because he sees he can't get out of that contract, and UMG isn't going to let him go. They're not going to let him go. So now he's on a temper tantrum. Now he's on a temper tantrum, and he's alleging anti-Semitism. That's the nastiest thing you could ever do, to try to allege he's being discriminated against because he a Jew. My nigga, you said you and Lucian was like Kobe and Shaq. He's the real big JEW. So how is this Jew on Jew crime? That's not how this works. That's not how this works. It's not how this shit works. But yeah, y'all, they're trying to push this narrative that his album is gonna flop because UMG is going to show him that they are in charge. Whatever, it's gonna flop because it's gonna flop. Because no one is checking for him anymore. And that's his fault. He thought he really thought he could be Kendrick Lamar, y'all. He really thought he could be Kendrick Lamar. Like, that just blows my mind. That really blows my mind. I don't know what he was thinking. He was in his left mind. He wasn't in his right mind. He was in his left mind when he thought that. So what we got next? What do we have next? I guess we could stay on the topic of Kendrick because Dr. Dre is going viral because of his comments that he made about Not Like Us. Oh, Davis, that's funny you said that because I'm literally about to get on this topic. Thank you so much for sending in a donation. I really appreciate it. Dr. Dre said he loved Not Like Us after Drake spoke on Kendrick's family. The Ville has the video up now. Shout out to the Ville. That's my guy. But yeah, again, thank you for the donation. But yeah, I wanted to touch on that topic real quick. Is this the audio? Okay, yeah, so this is the audio. So Dr. Dre said that he loves Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. Says Drake mentioning Kendrick's family was a mistake. He's quoted saying, "I love that record. I don't want to get negative. Well, fuck it. I don't want to get negative. I love negativity. As long as it's not like me being in some negative shit. Is that bad to say? I don't give a fuck. But anyway, my whole thing is about being positive. I love positivity as well. Love positivity as well. And moving forward, but the fact I heard Drake say something about Kendrick's wife and his kids, that made me say, adios. Let's listen to this clip real quick.